Now, the next topic is safety in school. In school, you should follow certain rules to maintain discipline and avoid accidents. Now, we are talking about the safety in school. Previously, we have talked about the safety at home. Now, you should always follow these rules which are given here in the school also. Always walk in a queue. Queue means line. Always walk in a queue. Do not push each other. Maintain a gap between two children while walking in a queue. When you are making a line or you are coming down the stairs, wherever you are going in the school, you should always maintain a little gap. You should not touch others or push them, because that child also can get hurt and you can also get hurt. Do not rush down the stairs or push anyone while getting down the stairs. Whenever you are coming after the class, you are coming down, or during games period or music period, whenever you come down, you should always come down quietly in a disciplined way on the stairs. You should never push anyone, or you should not jump also on the stairs. It may cause a major accident. While riding the swings, use them turn by turn. Do not push or hit anyone. Whenever you are riding on a swings in a park or anywhere, you should wait patiently for your turn to come. You should not push others to swing. Do not play rough games and fight while playing in the ground. Many times you fight during the games period. That is not good, children. You should not fight with each other, so that nobody gets hurt and you can enjoy the games period and also your sports. So never fight with others while playing in the ground. Do not climb on the desk and chairs in the classroom. We always keep telling you that you should never climb on the desk or you should not run in the classroom. These are very important because chairs and tables have got corners, which sharp corners, which can hurt you. So you must never run or climb on the desk and chairs in the classroom. If anyone gets hurt, inform your teacher immediately. Children, you should not hide. If someone gets hurt, you should inform the teachers and also help him to go to the school's clinic. You should take them to the parlor where the Kalpana Didi or sister will see that if you have got hurt, they will put medicine on the wound. Now, the next topic is safety on the road. Road accidents are very common in all big cities and towns. To avoid these accidents, we must follow these traffic rules. Number one, always walk on the footpath. If there is no footpath, then you should walk on the left hand side of the road. Cross the road through zebra crossing. While crossing, stop, listen and look first. Look to your left, then to your right, and then to your left. Then only see if the road is clear, cross the road. Never run or play on the road. Children, always elders tell you not to play on the road. You should always play in a park or inside your house. Walk straight across the road. Keep a watch while crossing a road. Always follow the lights at the traffic intersections, whether you are walking or traveling in a car. You should always follow the lights at the traffic intersections. Always put on the seat belt while traveling in a car. Seat belt is very important, and when you are traveling, if you are riding a two-wheeler, then you should put a helmet. Now, amazing fact, the Indian Red Cross Society is an organization that takes care of people during crisis or emergencies, natural calamities, etc. So, Indian Red Cross Society is always helping people when they are in crisis or any need. Now, we come to you have to see the video after this. There is a video on the road safety. You see that carefully, so you will understand how you should follow all these rules given here.
On the road. Yes, apart from that, many accidents happen on the road. Always walk on the footpath. If there is no footpath, walk close to the side of the road and towards the traffic so that you can see it coming. always cross a road where it is safe. Look both ways carefully before crossing a road. Never cross the road from the backside of a parked vehicle. You must remember that speed thrills but kills. It is always better to be late than never.
Children, you must have seen the video on the road safety, and now from the next time you will pay attention to the rules what you should follow on the road. Now this is conceptual canvas, means there are some questions which can revise what you have learned till now. Question number 1, what are the reasons for accidents that occur at home? You have already seen in the video also, and I have explained you also that accidents at home occur mostly due to slippery floors, lack of alertness, exposed electrical equipments, fire in the kitchen, and poisoning. Number 2, what should you do to avoid accidents on a wet and slippery floor? We must wipe the floor as soon as the water gets spilled anywhere in the house. Question number 3, which objects should children not play with to avoid cutting hands and fingers? Children should not play with sharp objects like knives and scissors. Where should we cross a road? We should always cross the road at a safe place or at a zebra crossing. Why should we not touch electrical plugs with wet hands? Because we will get electrocuted or we can get an electric shock. Now we will study about first aid. First aid is a help. First means सबसे पहले, aid means help. So when a person meets an accident, whatever help is given first before the doctor arrives is called first aid. In spite of utmost care, sometimes accidents do happen. We may be very careful, but still accident may happen. Some accidents occur at home. While working, we may get minor cuts or burns or insect bites. What should we do in such cases? We should give first aid. First aid is a medical aid or help given to a patient or an injured person before proper medical aid arrives. First aid can relieve or save the victim from permanent injury. If we give first aid, then the pain can be reduced and also sometimes it can save the victim from permanent injury. We all must learn about first aid. Some simple methods of first aid are given below. For minor cuts or bruises and wounds. Now, if you get hurt at home or if somebody gets hurt, then what you can do? In case of minor cuts, bruises and wounds, what we should do? Wash your hands thoroughly with soap water before giving first aid. First of all, we should wash our hands because it may be dirty and we can infect the wounds. So, we should first wash our own hands. For a minor cut, clean it with a cotton soaked in antiseptic lotion. Antiseptic lotion is Dettol or Savlon, whatever is available. You can take that and clean the wound with the help of a cotton. Then put a band-aid on the cut. For a deep cut, first clean the wound with a cotton soaked in antiseptic lotion. It removes the dirt and dust. Put another ball of cotton soaked with antiseptic lotion and tie a bandage around it. It will help to stop the blood flow. So, you have seen what we should do if there is a minor cut. Now, for burns, in case of a minor burn, do the following. Wash the burnt area with cold running water. Whenever somebody gets burned, you should always wash the burnt area with cold running water. Put an ice pack over the burnt area for about 5 to 10 minutes. It will give relief. So the ice pack should be always kept in the freezer. Whenever it is required, you can take it out from there. Apply antiseptic cream on the burnt area. Antiseptic cream you can use. Many creams are there which can be used for the burn wounds. Then for insect bites, when some insect bites you, then what you should do? Sometimes insects like bees and wasps bite us. Insect bites can be treated. The following aid should be given for sudden relief. Apply ice on the affected area for some time. This will reduce the swelling if you apply ice on the affected area. When insect bites, the portion of our body gets swelled. So if you apply ice on the affected area, it will give us a lot of relief. Apply a paste of baking soda and cold cream to get some relief. Then a handy home remedy is to apply onion juice on the affected area. You can also apply onion juice on the affected area. If a person faints मतलब बेहोश होना. If a person faints, do the following. Make him or her lie down with his or her head lower than the body. We should put the head lower than the body. This helps the blood to reach his or her brain. Sprinkle cold water on his or her forehead. We should sprinkle some cold water. Loose his or her tight clothes. Do not crowd around the victim. Send for an adult or call a doctor. Okay, children, now you have seen what first aid we should give in different cases. Now there is a video on the first aid. You will also see what should be kept in the first aid box. So let's see the video.
Put all the medicines in this box. This is the first aid box. In this box, we put medicines for cold and fever, ointment, antibacterial solution, cotton, scissors, bandage, etc. are placed in the box so that first aid treatment can be given in emergency. This box should be available everywhere we go or live. First aid is the immediate physical and medical attention given to an injured or sick person before proper medical aid or doctor arrives. Here are some simple first aid rules to follow. Send someone for a doctor immediately. Do not get frightened or panicky. Do not crowd around the person who is hurt. If the injured person is bleeding, try to stop the bleeding with a clean cotton or cloth pad. Once the bleeding stops, clean the wound with an antiseptic, that is, Dettol, and bandage it. Never leave the wound exposed, as dirt, flies, and germs can enter the wound and cause infection or septic. If a person has fainted, rest his head lower than his body. This helps to increase the supply of blood to the brain. In case of a burn, pour some clean cold water on the affected area or apply some ice. Apply some antiseptic cream, that is, Bernal, with a pad of cotton. If the burn is severe, rush the patient to the doctor. Insect bite can be harmful. Wash the affected spot with lime water. Place ice over the affected spot. Apply an antiseptic cream on the affected area. Always keep a first aid kit handy.
Children, I hope you have understood the chapter. Please read the chapter once again. Okay, bye till the next class. Thank you and have a nice day.